everyone, welcome into Mike Chuck, episode 2, season, I don't know, 4? Did we land on 4?
Yeah, we're somewhere in there. I don't know. It all just kind of blurs together because I just hate you so much.
That's not true. That's absolutely not true.
It's kind of true sometimes, some days.
That is the biggest lie ever told. Like, you love me. You do.
Hey, you're all right.
I don't know if I love you, but I know you.
That's fair.
All right, let's get to Drew because we're a little behind schedule because we, had to wait, but it's okay. So
it's all right. We adapted.
It's all right. All right, Drew.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Look at Drew. He looks like he's in a whole studio.
Yeah, it's my kitchen.
I mean, yeah.
Well, it's just the headphones, bud. Like,
it just works better.
Yeah, you can.
It's all better this way, and there's no echo back if I don't use headphones.
Yeah, and your Wi-Fi works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nope. Oh yeah, it's this. How are you guys? I missed you. I missed you both.
Yeah.
Been since Fargo.
I see you most days.
What, Chuck?
I said I see you most days.
Yeah, you do, but my work me is not my cool me.
Yeah.
He regrets seeing you most days.
I try to avoid him, honestly.
Yeah, I don't know that guy.
Sounds like you're part of the family now.
Yeah. So a big thing. So Kieran Meek and Ian Hardy could wrestle again this weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, Council Bluffs Classic, right? Aren't they both at that?
Yeah, and then there's probably going to be a bunch of Kansas medalists and stuff like that. It'll be a tough tournament. I will say that I don't know that a lot of people knew. I mean, Ian Hardy had his shoulder braced up last year, but he had surgery right after the season. It was bad.
Yeah.
And so he still got fourth at state in a really tough weight class. So, a fully healthy kid, that's going to be, he's going to be a better wrestler than he was last year. And I think, even Mink said it, he wasn't really expecting it, but I also think that Hardy has the option to go down to 32 at some point also. So maybe something to think
they
about.
might, thinking okay, I want to win a state title here. One of them goes, the other way, right? So if they can.
I mean, there's not really anywhere to go in Class A because you're at 32, you'll have Cole Caniglia or Zion probably.
Yeah.
Whoever Prep has there. And then Creighton Lassen's a freaking beast too. He's kind of an overlooked kid, but he won preseason nationals. So doesn't matter where you go. You're going to get good matches.
Just stick it out and you just those two just keep battling it out because then metros they can meet multiple times.
Yeah, definitely get familiar.
Could possibly meet. So what'd you see, Drew, this weekend? What'd you see?
Oh, opening weekend kind of just always seems like a little bit. It's not a letdown, but people are still getting down to weight. You just don't get as many big matches as you see on paper when it starts. But there's good, the Cozad tournament out west was good. There are a lot of Class B teams, so you get to sort of figure things out right away. You have Plattsmouth and some schools and Gretna East. You have schools from eastern Nebraska go out west, so you get those immediate tie-ins, which is kind of nice. But overall, mostly 16 team tournaments. Some good teams, some smaller teams. I was in York Friday for the girls' invite. Cody went and covered the boys on Saturday. That was a good event too. O'Neill was really good for the smaller classes in Class C. But yeah, opening weekend knocked the rust off a little bit. It was fun to watch. I really feel like week 2 is kind of where things get moving here a little bit.
The cool thing about week 1 though is sometimes you get some of those super matchups that you're not going to see during the season because guys aren't down to weight or guys are still figuring out what weights they're going to go. But then on the opposite side, you've got guys that still aren't down to weight that aren't wrestling. So, there's a few of those prep guys, a few of those Skutt guys that weren't wrestling yet. So it's a little bit of a mixed bag.
Well, prep went to Donnybrook, and I think they were down 5 starters going in, and then, I don't know, maybe sickness or a little bit of weight issues. They didn't even they had a few more guys not wrestle the next day. So I mean, they were like wrestling with half a team on the second day of the Donnybrook, and Skutt took most of their guys to that Gardner Edgerton, which is I think there was only
Super
six.
tough.
Dude, there's only 16 teams in that thing, but I think 4 of them were nationally ranked. Skutt got 5th. I mean,
Yeah.
like it's that tough of a tournament. Yeah.
Riley
So,
Johnson won it.
yeah, Riley won. I think, half their guys got top 4, which is pretty dang good when you have that many, nationally relevant teams in there.
Yeah, and you've got to put it in perspective, right? Because like you see these guys get first all the time, and now you're looking at them getting 4th. It's like, well, you got to look at the competition they're wrestling too.
Yeah, and same goes with prep. By the time this is all kind of said and done, I don't know that Zion Ornelas is undefeated in his high school career. Now he's out with injury right now. I think he should be back soonish, but I mean, they're still going to go to some really tough tournaments, and he may not end the season that way. And then the Skutt guys, after one weekend, everyone has at least one loss except for Riley. So just high quality wrestling, and those guys, they do it year round. They know how to lose. They honestly chase the losses and the competition, and then in turn they're super ready for when Omaha comes around.
Yeah, I mean it's one of those things where, and it is neat to see them kind of step out and challenge themselves as teams and individuals more. It's happening obviously more and more and more. Like I don't know, back in my day when I was in high school, we didn't even bother like trying to do something like that. So, and we had on my team where there was pretty good guys, Andy Sistek being one. So,
oh, nice, yeah.
You didn't know that?
I didn't. Nope.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Learn something new every day.
Yeah, learn something new. What about the girls' side? I guess like what have you seen there?
Well, I think
Westside went to Donnybrook, did pretty well, right? First day.
Yeah, they were top 10 out of like 50 teams almost. Mara Vanderpool made the finals. She had like a 2 or 3 timer from Iowa in the finals and got second, but wrestled really well. It's sort of like looking ahead a little bit. Mara wrestled 110, and Mia Anderson from Bennington could be at 110 at the Council Bluffs Classic this weekend. Like that would be
that'd be a killer matchup.
Yeah, they both wrestle for the same
times.
I know they both wrestle for the same club. So will it happen? Maybe not, but that same girl from Iowa that beat Mara will probably be at 110 as well. So no matter what happens, there's going to be some good matches and good competition there. You know what surprises me, because I was going through and doing a little bit of work on some of the Class B girls stuff today, and some of these kids are just like like you've never heard of them, and they just show up and they're freaking good at wrestling. So like the girls stuff always keeps you on your toes a little bit. Adam Central, I got to see firsthand out of Hastings, and for the Class B, they were A last year, they're B this year. They're going to be a problem, and they have like a couple weights where I think they have like 3 girls that were like in the top 4 at York. So they have to separate their kids out a little bit, but they were really impressive. And then I have to shout out Millard South. They beat Lewis Central at the Friday night Fracas event. I think that's up in West Point. It used to be Nebraska City, but I think now it's in West Point. And I won't forget it because that's just the type of person I am. Lewis Central last year went to that tournament and kind of cleaned up a little bit. And they were kind of talking to NEWrestle on social media about how they dusted up Nebraska. And so Millard South got them this year. So good job, Millard South. Good job. I mean, that's Lewis
Central on their back.
Yeah, well, right. And Lewis Central is a great team. They are. So it's
tradition rich with wrestling.
Yeah. Feather in the cap to Millard South. I think Millard South's going to be a phenomenal dual team at the girls level this year, kind of on par with Norfolk as far as depth goes. And I know the Kearney girls are kind of firing on all cylinders. They won their home invite. Lexington has a deep team for Class A girls. So yeah, I mean, we're off and running again with the girls stuff as well. Same thing. There's girls out, girls getting down to weight. So we'll see where people end up coming up.
What else is there besides the Council Bluffs Classic? Because that kind of just dominates.
I mean, it's going to dominate our stuff because we're helping stream it, but I'm excited for the Crete invite. That's going to be a good event because well, I mean, you have some teams from different classes. Cedar Catholic joined into that this year. And obviously they have the Hochstein brothers who are all ranked number one. We were talking about this today a little bit. I don't know that the three brothers have ever won in 1 year before. So that would be pretty cool if that were to happen. I mean, it's a tall order, but
I can't remember that. I'm not
right.
a historian like that, but I can't. That would be something.
Yeah, and they all three were finalists last year, and 2 of them were champs. So, I mean, I'm kind of pulling for it to happen, but you got to make it through the season healthy and all that. But Crete's going to be great, honestly. Beatrice is there, Elkhorn North is there, Syracuse is there. So Syracuse is in Class B this year. They dropped down from C, and then obviously Cedar Catholic. So you're going to get some really nice matches there over there in Crete.
Osceola
has it's something ridiculous. I think they have 9 out of the 14 number ones in Class B.
Oh, wow.
I think.
Oh wow.
Yeah, something kind of crazy like that. And then there's another Eli Colt from UTAN's number 1 in C, and they go out there. So that one's going to be fun for the smaller classes. Cody mentioned earlier that Preston Wagner and the Lincoln East kid, they're probably going to square off this weekend in the same Colton Tucker in the same tournament.
Yeah.
So and Colton was kind of Preston Wagner's kryptonite a little last year. So I'm sure Wagner's had that one circled for a while, and a lot of people have reached out to us about Wagner not being ranked number 1, even though he's nationally ranked. So a win there would go a long ways to changing that a little bit. But yeah, it's going to be an awesome weekend. Wood River on Friday is a good tournament for the Class C crew. Yeah, it's going to be a good weekend.
Drew, how are you holding up already? I know it's starting to get busy already. Is your wife know that, or is she kind of come to terms with the fact that you're just basically disappeared?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, in the short, I mean, Sautter, you probably know all too well.
Yeah.
No, but she's super cool about it. She understands. She knows what I love to do. And I mean, gosh, maybe someday I can just do this full time, but I love to do it. And I can't wait to be at the Council Bluffs Classic. I can't wait to capture memories for kids and families, and just be in the thick of some freaking awesome wrestling, man. That's this is the best time of the year.
Yeah.
And it's not because Christmas either.
Yeah.
It helps, but that's it.
It is just one of those things where it's just this is what I do. And it's kind of your family kind of understands, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of, yeah.
Well, it opens up. I mean, it's opened up a lot of doors, cool things have happened. I've been able to go to the NCAA tournament, being up in Fargo with you guys, and I mean, if you love it, keep chasing it, right?
Life experience. Hey, we would not be talking if it wasn't one of those things.
Yeah.
So yeah. All right, Drew. Appreciate it. We'll get out of here, and we'll I guess see you next week. We'll have a lot to talk about next week. Chuck.
Yeah. Chuck. Yeah. I can't wait to run down Hey, Chuck. We need you on the mic on Saturday at the.
I was gonna say, right? let me know what time I need to be there.
Okay, just don't call in sick, okay?
Promise. Pinky promise.
Okay.
Chuck, I'm going to need you to be focused because I don't think I can be there. I might be able to be there in the morning or something for a few hours.
I'll bring my notebook.
Yeah.
Mike, just hit me up. I can help you, dude.
Yeah. I'm going to need you to kind of know what the hell's going on.
I can't handle that kind of responsibility, Michael.
I'm going to need you to step your game up instead of just be a guy that's funny.
You need to go around with the microphone and get some cool interviews, and you can be the mic, Chuck.
Yeah.
Correct. There you
give
go.
Me a Hurrdat microphone.
I can give you some. I have stuff that we can do this.
Let's friggin' do it.
I'm nervous about it.
Why? Dude, I'm not gonna cuss. I'm not.
No, you called in sick 2 years ago. Just didn't
2
show
years
up.
ago, I called in sick. I'm sorry.
And you're never gonna live it down, dude.
I feel phenomenal now. I feel phenomenal right now. Other than not having much of a voice, I feel phenomenal.
Stop yelling at kids.
I can't help it. They don't follow directions.
All right, guys, let's end it on that. And that'll do it for Mike Chuck this week. Thanks.
A Hurrdat Sports Network production.